down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
The Gators moving quickly down the field here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Setting the tone early, Kurt. How about the execution on the drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the Sauk are able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught quickly. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense able to contain him after that juke. He picks up a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to take off here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Now they run a draw play. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, that's some good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, UNLV.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Trying to extend the play. Receiver makes the grab, heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a toss play to the right. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out, fun and gun, and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Catch made on the left side. The ball is loose. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
Wow, the deep.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Gators are in the red zone now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Jukes to get free. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. He's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Gators. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
He's moving out of the pocket. Look, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Wow, back-to-back deep shots. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, UNLV. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. The ball is caught. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what will be the play call?
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback And a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. He's got it right near the end zone. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Gators line it up with 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a short attempt from the right hash. It's a bit of a tricky angle. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that puts them back on top. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Gives it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. To contact on the throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He's brought down. The freshman quarterback showing tough but standing in to take the hit.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
We'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven on defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made by the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to him. Often too much attention, opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Touchdown, Rebels. They'll take the lead in the second half.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up this offense here.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick.
I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
It's a quarterback keeper. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. That's an important first down on that running play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again. The
shotgun running play call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Finds room at the 30. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening down. Another first down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's got him on a crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll run it to the right side. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's that defense shifting again. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll go with the ground game, and running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Gets into space at the 50. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
It's third down after that run. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A quick juke. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, Kirk, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus are going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
Makes a quick catch. And he's going to muscle into the end zone. The two-point try ties up the game during the late stages. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rebels. To take the lead in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And looking to throw now on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. What a special year and a moment these players will never